Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hari Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hari bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jaya Radha Radha, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Privajagacharya Ashtottara Satashri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Srila Prabhupada Ki Srila Prabhupada Anuga Ki Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Shri Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Today is Rama Navami, the auspicious appearance of Lord Ramachandra. Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki, Sita Rama Lakshmana Hanuman ki. So we are reading from Bhagavad Gita and we will try to recollect some pastimes from Lord Ramachandra today. I am reading from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, text 16. Briefly. Yasmano dvijate loko, lokano dvijate chayah, harsha marsha bhayodvegair mukto yah sachame priyah. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. He by whom no one is put into difficulty and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety, is very dear to me. Purport: a few of a devotee's qualifications are further being described. No one is put into difficulty, anxiety, fearfulness, or dissatisfaction by such a devotee. Since a devotee is kind to everyone, he does not act in such a way as to put others into anxiety. At the same time, if others try to put a devotee into anxiety, he is not disturbed. It is by the grace of the Lord that he is so practiced that he is not disturbed by any outward disturbance. Actually, because a devotee is always engrossed in Krishna consciousness and engaged in devotional service, such material circumstances cannot move him. Generally, a materialistic person becomes very happy when there is something for his sense gratification and his body. But when he sees that others have something for their sense gratification, he hasn't, he is sorry and envious. When he is expecting some retaliation from an enemy, he is in a state of fear. And when he cannot successfully execute something, he becomes dejected. A devotee who is always transcendental to all these disturbances is very dear to Krishna. Om Tat Sat. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanavitam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padhan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Here is a description of a devotee. In the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is describing Bhakti Yoga, Bhakti, devotional service. And he is also describing the person who performs the devotional service, his devotee, Bhakta. What are his qualities? How he is? This is being described. And there's a series of shlokas that describe a devotee's qualities. And he's saying in every shloka, Yomat Bhakta Same Priya. Such a devotee is very dear to me. He keeps saying that in every shloka. Yomat Bhakta Same Priya. He's very dear to me. So, becoming dear to Krishna, becoming dear to the Lord is the real focus of the devotee. Somebody in this world may not like you. Many people in this world may not like you. But if the Lord likes me and I have a relation, my life is successful. I don't care if many people don't like you or don't favor you in this world. But if I have an equation with the Lord in relationship of love in bhakti, I am successful. This is the meaning of Bhagavad Gita. If we are successful in establishing a loving relationship in bhakti with Krishna, then our life is successful. Manmana bhava madbhaktaha madhyaji mam namaskuru. Become my devotee. Fall in love with me. I am capable of attracting you, attracting your love. This way, the Lord has got so many wonderful qualities. Nobody can avoid falling in love with Him. It's very difficult to not fall in love with Krishna. So, that's why it's mentioned that devotees of the Lord have a very, very special relationship. And they revel in that relationship. They are so happy in that relationship. But somehow people who are not devotees cannot understand what is going on here. How come you are so simply happy? So in Lord Ramachandra's pastimes, Lord Ramachandra, he is so beautiful, so sweet in his relationships, that so many devotees, so many of his bhaktas could not live even without seeing him. There was a devotee, a Brahmana in Ayodhya, who has to see Rama every day. If he does not see, he will not eat. So whenever Ramachandra goes out, he has to attend to many kingly duties. He will fast. Wow, I cannot see Ramachandra today fasting. He was so attached. Lord Ramachandra heard about it. This man will not eat. If you go out of station for 3-4 days, he will not eat fully. I have to see Rama. So Lord Ramachandra heard about him. He said what to do. He gave him Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanuman, Murti, deities, given to him in his dynasty coming from Ikshwaku. From Manu's son Ikshwaku onwards down the line, Ramachandra is in the Ikshwaku race, the Surya dynasty. It was handed down in parampara and somehow it has come to him. He said, you keep this. In this way you can see me. Every day you eat, you offer and you eat. That deity even today is available. It's called Moola Rama Murti, available in Udupi, in one of the mathas. There is a big history to that. Right from Treta Yuga, the deity is coming. So, Lord Ramachandra, he reciprocated with such devotees also. Especially his reciprocation with so many wonderful Hanuman, the greatest of Lord Ramachandra's devotees. How he reciprocated with the Rama. And how Hanuman was so ready to do anything for Ramachandra. Because he simply considered himself, I am a servant. Dasosmi. I am simply a servant of the Lord. He is ready to do anything. It's mentioned in the Ramayana, if you read, Hanuman did some of the greatest services for everybody, including Rama. When Lord Ramachandra was separated from Sita and Ravana kidnapped Sita, he was in great misery, searching for Sita everywhere. And he brokered a relationship with Sugriva and the whole Vanara clan. And then he promised to help and he could not help. He was waiting and waiting and waiting. And after a long time, it so happened that Sugriva amassed all his forces together and decided to start searching for Sita. And in this way, he sent different groups to different places across. And the group that came to the south was having Hanuman. And before they left, Lord Ramachandra specifically gave Hanuman, knowing fully well that if at all anybody will really be able to find out Sita, it will be Hanuman. And gave his ring to him and told him, if you see Sita, she will want to know whether you are actually a representative. And for that you can use this signet ring. In this way, he gave this ring of his to Hanuman, very precious. And Hanuman took it. And the journey of Hanuman, which is such a long, wonderful story in the Sundara Kandam of the Ramayana, is so beautiful, filled with the mood of seva, service. Jivera surupohoy Krishnera nitya dasa. This is the position of everybody in this world. It is mentioned in the Shastra, in the Vedic Shastra, that if somebody asks you, who are you? You can say so many things. But actually, truly speaking, everybody is a servant of the Supreme Lord. Krishnera nitya dasa. I am eternally a servant of Krishna. So, Hanuman actually proved this in practice. He was ready to do the most impossible mission. Go into domains for searching Sita for the Lord. So, Lord Ramachandra was very hopeful that Hanuman will do something. In this way, he gave him the ring. And Hanuman also was very conscious. Ramachandra has imposed a great amount of confidence in me. And so they came searching all along, right up to the southern border, to the tip. You know the wonderful story. And then they became very morose. And they decided we will all commit suicide. We have not been able to find Sita. How can we go back and face Rama? How can we go back and face Lakshmana? How can we go back and face Sugriva? It's very difficult. So they were all sitting on the ocean bank, on the beach, and they were wondering what to do. We will die. And at that time, they saw Sampati, the brother of Jatayu. And in this way, they were able to establish contact. And Jatayu was able to see through. And he was able to see Sita. He said, I can see. She is there in this place. And all of them became very happy. And they came to know about who Sampati is. And they told him about Jatayu, what happened to him, how he gave up his life in the service of Rama. In this way, they established a powerful connection. And they became ready to go. So they were discussing who will go. How can anybody cross the ocean? How is it possible? So each one was estimating how much power each one has. Jambavan, who is the oldest and the most experienced, now I cannot do. Once upon a time I would have done. I'm very old now. I will not be able to do. Each one was assessing. And Angada said, I may be able to go, but I cannot come back. I won't have the strength to come back. Each one was estimating what I can do, how much I can do. But Hanuman was not talking. He was very humbly sitting in a corner somewhere. But Jambavan, after hearing from everybody and nobody was fully able to do, he looked at Hanuman and said, actually, Hanuman, you can do. It is just that you don't remember that you can do. Because he explained, there is a curse on you. Because you are doing too much. And the Munis cursed you and said, only when it is actually required for service of Lord Ramachandra will you be able to remember your strength. And he said, now is the time, it has come for you to remember. And you can do. And then Hanuman suddenly woke up and he expanded to his huge size in front of everybody. And taking the blessings of everybody, he came to know who he is. And then he went up above the Mainaka mountain. And then from there, he braced himself and he chanted Rama's name and took off, boom, into the sky. an amazing feat, a yogic feat. He flew into the sky. And very soon he became a small speck in the sky, traveling at a tremendous pace. And he landed. Of course, on the way, many things happened to him. But he landed in Lanka. And he went there searching for Sita. Went to many different places. He became small, he became big, he has yogic perfections. So he went into Ravana's harem. Ravana's hobby was collecting beautiful women. Not stamps, coins, not some small this thing and all. His hobby was collecting beautiful women. Wherever he saw in the universe anybody beautiful, he'll put inside. Stay here for my enjoyment. What's your hobby? Collecting beautiful women. Have you heard of that any time? Ravana's hobby is collecting beautiful women. He has got a whole lot of women. But Hanuman is a brahmachari. And he is asked to go and look for Sita. And he hasn't seen Sita before. He's only got a description of Sita. So how will he go? So he was forced to look at every woman. And he got inside through the keyhole of the harem. And he was going to say, is this Sita? Is this Sita? Is this Sita? Some of them were drunk. Some of them were sprawling around, sleeping, this, that, and they were in disarrayed clothing, everything. But Hanuman, a perfect brahmachari, in his mind he was only thinking Sita. And he went and evaluated and said, none of these people could be Sita because this is not the way Sita will be. This is not the behavior of Sita. In this way he understood. And then after searching everywhere, he became very frustrated. He said, what? I have not found Sita yet. What will happen? I was told that Sita is here, but I have almost seen every place here. I can't find Sita. I am unable to do this seva. What will happen to him? He became depressed. He became morose. And it was night. And it was dark. All of a sudden the moon came out of the clouds. And he could see, hey, there is one place I have not checked. Ashokavana. The beautiful forest of Ashoka. That is Ravana's very special place. I have personally visited that place in Sri Lanka. So, he went there. He went there and something amazing happened. He saw there is one lady there, crying, full of tears, very frail, very beautiful looking. And sitting there, and there are so many Rakshashis and everybody all around, keeping guard. One beautiful looking woman, and all around all Rakshashis. He said, this must be it. Ravana has put her in a special place. He went and climbed onto the top of the tallest tree, right above. And he waited and saw and planned how to meet with Sita. In between, Ravana came. He said, oh, this is the fellow. This is the Ravana. He came, big, solid looking person. He came and threatened Sita. He said, why are you going behind that chota fellow in the forest who has been thrown out of his kingdom and hanging around like a sage in the forest? I am king, I can give you so much facility, this and that. And Sita answered, none of your offerings will be in any way diverting my mind from my Lord Ramachandra. Don't try it with me. I will cut you to pieces. I'll throw you to them. He said, also tried threatening her. She didn't give up. She was very firmly fixed. And she did all sorts of things. And he wanted to go and beat her up physically. Mandodari stopped and said, don't do that. You will finish. So in this way, somehow he was very angry and he left. I'll punish you, I'll do this to you if you don't submit to me. And Sita was just shedding tears and crying. And Hanuman was watching everything very carefully. Hanuman was an extremely intelligent person. He didn't say anything. He watched very carefully and planned. He said, if I jump now and say I am the monkey who has come from this thing, who's going to believe? Because she may think that this is Ravana coming in different disguise. So he started singing the story of Rama. Right from the beginning, from his birth and in Dasharatha's palace, his Leelas, and then everything down right up to marrying Sita, and all those things he started singing very beautifully. And Sita was very amazed. In this forest, in this place with all these Rakshashis, I have never heard glory and glorification of my husband. So sweet to hear. Who is this? From where this voice is coming? Slowly, Hanuman descended, became very small monkey, and he came and said, I am a servant of Rama. I am the messenger of Rama. He has asked me to come and search for you, and I am very happy I have found you. And in this way, still Sita was very cautious. She started asking, how is Rama? And before that she asked him, how does Rama look? You describe to me. Because she was wanting to make sure. Hanuman described Rama in a wonderful way. So wonderfully he described that Sita became very pacified. Definitely this person knows Rama very well. How his shape, his beautiful complexion, his eyes. There are 3 places that are red in Rama. It is his eyes, his palms and his nails and his soles of his feet. Then he said there are 3 places like lotus, so many places. And described so great detail. The Sita was convinced this person really knows Rama very well. Physically. Then his behavior. Then his that is described. Ramachandra. Even then Sita was very cautious. At the same time Hanuman also was very cautious. I may break a faith. I should not say or do anything that will actually spoil my whole mission. He was very careful, she was very careful, and both of them slowly understood. And finally Hanuman showed the ring. Ramachandra sent this ring for you. And it is mentioned that he held the ring in his hand. And Sita accepted that ring. And she remembered. In this way Sita got confidence. When she got confidence, slowly, he told, my dear mother Sita, why waste your time here? Sit on my shoulder. I'll jump across. I'll take you to Rama immediately. So Sita said, no, I am afraid. Somewhere across the ocean, some monster will come, somebody will attack, I'll fall into the ocean. Then Hanuman said, I don't think that this is why you are saying no. There is some other reason. Why are you afraid? You are not a person who is afraid of this. Why don't you tell me? Sita said, no, it's not proper for me to come with you. Of course, first she said that you are a brahmachari and I'm a married lady and it's not good for me. Then she said, I will fall off from the top. Then she said so many things like this. But then he said, no, not these. I don't think these are the reasons. Then Sita said, it is best for Rama's glory, for him to come, kill Ravana, fight with Ravana in the war, kill him and victoriously take me back. Then his fame and glory will be known to everybody. In this way she expressed. Then Hanuman said, now I can get convinced. Now I understand why you're saying so. In this way Sita also became very close to Hanuman. The conversation was so sweet and so nice that great acharyas have explained that Hanuman is like a guru. And Sita represents the conditioned soul in this world, under the modes of material nature, stuck in Ashokavana is like the material world. Inside, stuck, unable to establish contact with the Lord. And here comes Hanuman, who is a person who brings a message. Don't worry, I'll take you to Krishna. Simply listen to this beautiful description of who the Lord is. What is His message? And in this way, if you can understand, you can establish a contact. So that person who brings message of the Lord to you, puts you in touch with the Lord, is called Guru. And you may be in a situation like in Ashokavana. You may not even know where you are, how you came here. It is because of the mercy of somebody, Hanuman, Guru, who comes and establishes the connection for you and arranges for the Lord to come and retrieve you. So in this way, Sita became pleased. Finally, I have established connection. She gave a jewel from her forehead. She told, show this to Rama. Tell him that 3 of us were present when this was given to me. He will remember. That is, my mother gave it to me. My father was present. And you know, he knows about this story. She also told him another story, which is only me and Rama know. And now you will be the 3rd person who will know it. About a crow, Kakasura, coming and attacking me. And how Ramachandra shot his arrow at that crow. And it chased him all over the universe. Finally, that crow came and fell at Ramachandra's feet and said, excuse me, pardon me, I take shelter of you. And in this way, Rama forgave him. Only he and I know this. So in this way, these 2 identities, because Rama will also ask you, how do you know you actually met Sita? Ravana has got so many ladies. There has to be some proof. So she said, these 2 things you tell, he will immediately understand, because nobody else knows. In this way, it is mentioned that Hanuman successfully came back. It's a big, long story. And when he arrived to see Ramachandra, he first of all proclaimed, found I Sita. He did not say, I found Sita. Because he was so delicate was relationship that if a little bit of mistaken understanding of Rama, something will happen seriously. He may even give up his life. So as he flew down and coming into the presence of Ramachandra, he announced, I have found Sita. And Ramachandra became very pleased. And he told him the whole story. How it happened and how he found and what he spoke to her and everything. Ramachandra became so pleased that he told Hanuman, what an amazing seva you have done for me. I don't have anything with me to thank you except my embrace. And he embraced Hanuman tightly to his chest. Hanuman was in bliss. He was embraced by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In this way, Hanuman got the greatest of blessings. He got the direct embrace of Ramachandra. And later when the war happened and Ravana was killed, Rama told Hanuman, go and bring Sita. Only you know where she is. Ashokavana you go and bring in Lanka. Before he went, Lord Ramachandra said, now Vibhishana is the king. I have instituted Vibhishana as the king. If you want to go to Ashokavana, you have to ask Vibhishana, then only go. And so he went and submitted to Vibhishana, and said, I want to go and bring Sita from Ashokavana, and Vibhishana gave permission. And it's mentioned that Hanuman went there and said, Rama is asking you to come. At that time he looked at all these Rakshashis and everybody. Give me permission. I'll kill all these people who have given you so much misery and tortured you. Sita immediately said, these are innocent people. They are just doing what their king told them to do. Intentionally they don't have anything against me. You should not do this and should not even think like this. You should always forgive people. Sita spoke this and Hanuman became very moved. And she said, I will tell you a story. And she said, once upon a time a hunter hunting a tiger, chasing a tiger. He was in a very bad position, but the tiger started chasing him. And so he quickly climbed a tree to escape the tiger. And he climbed the tree. On the top he found there's a huge bear sitting there. And the bear also got up. So he was torn between the bear and the tiger. The tiger told the bear, it seems, throw this dirty fellow down. I will eat him up. Because he's our common enemy. Both of us, this human being, throw him down. So the bear looked at the hunter. He was saying, looking for shelter. The bear said, no, this tree is my house. And this person has come to seek shelter in the tree. It is not good for me to do that. He went to sleep again. The bear went to sleep, left the hunter, you can stay in my house. So when the bear went to sleep, the tiger told the hunter, throw the bear down. Throw the bear down. Even before that, he just said, throw the bear down. And the hunter actually tried to throw the bear down. Because he told that if you throw the bear down, I'll leave you. I'll go away. So the hunter said, okay, at least two of them will be down, I'll be on top. In this way I will escape with that. And he tried to push the bear down. The bear got up and defended itself from falling down. And then immediately the tiger said, look at this fellow. He's a very dirty fellow. You were going to sleep, he was trying to throw you down. Why don't you throw him down? Again he told the bear, better you throw down such a dirty rascal. He tried to throw you down. You better throw him down now. The bear again said, no. I'll give him shelter because he has sought my shelter. It is not good to throw down people who have sought your shelter. He may have done what he did. That is according to his code of living. I am not going to do that. In this way the bear again sat down on the tree, ready to give shelter. Sita told the story to Hanuman and told him that you must never think like this. Those who seek shelter must always shelter them even though they are stupid and do something wrong. That is why they are seeking your shelter. And that is why you can give shelter because you are more mature than them. You should excuse them for all the stupid things they do and give them the major thing called shelter. This is Ramachandra's view also. Kaschadeva prapanno tava asmiti cha uchyate abhayam sarva bhutebhyo dadami etam vratam mama. Vratam mama. My vow is, anybody even once he tells me, tava asmiti, I belong to you Rama, I am yours, I am your servant. Even once feelingly he tells me, he thinks and says so, forever I shall protect him. This is my vow. This is Ramachandra's words. Similarly Sita also. So Sita came back, joined Rama, went back to Ayodhya. In Ayodhya also, Hanuman continued to serve Ramachandra. You can hear so many different stories of Hanuman serving Ramachandra. You will see in all the temples of Hanuman, you will see they put full kumkum on top of him. Because he did that, he put kumkum all over him. One day, he peeped inside Sita's private room and she was putting sindoor. He said, "What is this you're putting?" He said, "Hanuman, come on. You are peeping inside like this." But he was so innocent. All he knows is Rama. So he said, "What is it you're putting?" He said, "I'm putting sindoor." "Why are you putting the sindoor?" "You don't know. It pleases Rama. He's my husband. If you put sindoor on the head, it pleases him. If you put sindoor on the head, it pleases you." He closed and he went. He went to the nearest place in the market, bought one whole bucket of sindoor, put it on his head, and came and stood in front of Rama. And Rama said, "What have you done to yourself? I want to please you. I want to please you. And who told you this is what you should do to please me?" "I peeped inside Sita's room and she told me that she's putting sindoor for you." In this way, Ramachandra was so pleased at his simple act of wanting to please Ramachandra. Whatever necessary I will do. Whatever necessary I will do. So Hanuman's glory is to thank Hanuman after he came back in the big sabha. Lord Ramachandra again felt that in his devotees do service to me. Service to me, Bhakti is the greatest treasure. I don't have anything greater than me, greater than that with me. I don't have. Even for the gopis, after the Rasa Leela is over, the Lord appeared again on the bank of the Yamuna. And then he told them, "My dear gopis, I am very pleased with your devotion. I disappeared from your midst in the Rasa Leela just to create a greater intense feeling of separation and watch you. And I am very surprised at your devotion. Be pleased with this devotion, because in my treasury, I don't have anything greater than this to give you. I have been defeated by you by your devotion. I don't have anything greater to give you." Same way Ramachandra, he knows that Hanuman is such a pure servant, pure devotee. So when everybody was being recognized for the amazing services they did for all these years for Rama, when Hanuman's name came up, Rama simply came and embraced Hanuman again. "This is the best I can give you." So Sita thought, no, something you must give him as a token. So Ramachandra said, "This is what is the best thing I can give." So Sita said, "No, I have my necklace, very precious stones and pearls and everything." She said, "I want to give this to Hanuman, most precious likeness." She gave to Hanuman. Hanuman immediately just ripped it apart and he was looking at every stone. Every stone is all spilling all over the floor. And everybody said, "What are you doing? See, no wonder you're a monkey. She has given you, Sita has given you her necklace, and instead of preserving it, you're tearing it apart and throwing. What a person you are." He very simply answered, "No, I'm seeing whether in every stone there is Sita and Rama. If it is not there, I'm rejecting. I don't see Sita Rama in the stone, I reject. For me, anything in which Rama and Sita is not there is useless." And everybody started telling him, "What you're talking big," because they were all angry. You treated the gift of Sita like this. Several of them commented, but Hanuman was unfazed. He was looking at every stone and rejecting it. And she said, "Okay, why don't you also see, you reject your heart also. If there is no Sita Rama in your heart, why don't we see that? Then you can reject your heart also." Immediately Hanuman heard this. He opened his chest in front of everybody and showed in the heart Sita and Rama. In front of everybody he did this. He ripped it apart and showed in his heart. What a thing to do. And everybody was witness to the fact that inside Hanuman's heart there is Sita and Rama. They saw it. This is the glory of a devotee. Hanuman. Bhakti. Devotion to the Lord is so amazing. That's why Krishna is speaking about it here. Yomad bhakta same priya hai. Such a devotee is very, very dear to me. So today, we cannot be without speaking about Hanuman. In the morning we have spoken 2 sessions. See Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai ki, Sitaram Lakshmana Hanuman ki. We cannot be, if you are speaking about Lord Ramachandra and his Leela, you cannot be without speaking about Hanuman. In the morning we have spoken something about Sita, we have spoken about Lord Ramachandra's pastimes. And in the evening I thought it very fit to speak about devotion and a devotee Hanuman and his devotion to Lord Ramachandra. Jiver Surupa Hoy Krishnera Nityadas. Our real identity is that we are a servant of the Supreme Lord. And when we act in that capacity, serving the Lord, then we become full in our personality. We can experience completeness. That is why Krishna is speaking in this chapter, 12th chapter, about the glory of devotional service and how his devotees are very, very dear to him. He will do anything for his devotee. So the best yoga, as mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, is Bhakti yoga. Because with Bhakti you can capture Krishna. You can buy Krishna. You can even control Krishna. Yashoda Mai could control Krishna. Catch him by the ears and tell him, why did you do this? And tie him up. And Krishna will not say anything. He will not even take out the knot. He is the Lord of all the worlds. Bhoktaram yajnatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram sukhridam sarvabhutanam gyatvam shantim richati. Is mentioning in the Bhagavad Gita, sarvaloka maheshwaram. But that knot tied by his mother, bhakti baddham. It is a knot of love. I will not touch it. I cannot touch it. Only Yashoda should untie me. This way, Yashoda controlled Krishna. Why? Out of devotion, out of bhakti. So bhakti is the easiest process. And in this Kali Yuga, the same Ramachandra has appeared again as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he has come in Kali Yuga for Kali Yuga residents. Else, you simply chant the holy name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very simply you will get that devotion and bhakti. Simply chant the holy name sincerely, feelingly, and pray to the Lord. This is a shortcut. The same Ramachandra has come in Kali Yuga as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he has told us. The proof of this is many, many pastimes Lord Chaitanya did. When he visited South India, he came to the south of India. He was taking invitations from different Brahmanas. He'll come to their house. Please come to my house and eat prasadam. I am worshipping Shalagram. I have a Vishnu temple. Please come, and he would accept. He went to this Brahmana's house. This is another special Brahmana who was absorbed in Ramachandra's pastimes. And he was so absorbed, and he fed Lord Chaitanya. And he said, you eat. He said, no, I am fasting. He said, why? Sita has been stolen, has been kidnapped. Ravana has taken Sita and she is suffering. How can I eat when Ramachandra is struggling, when he is suffering? Until he finds Sita, I cannot eat. He is so absorbed in the Ramayana that he is feeling for Ramachandra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very pleased. This man is so absorbed in the Leela that he has entered the Leela and is feeling for Ramachandra. How can I sit and eat when Ramachandra has lost Sita? Until he finds Sita, I cannot eat. Upavas. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very pleased and told him, my dear Brahmana, I am so impressed with your devotion. But please understand, how can Ravana even touch Sita? Forget about seeing Sita itself. How can he even touch Sita? Whom do you think Sita is? He just carried her away like this. You think Sita can be touched by anybody? No. It is not the Sita that he took. He took a false Sita. Maya Sita only he took. Real Sita is with Agni. It's mentioned in the Agni Purana. It is mentioned in the Kurma Purana. He took out that quotation and told, you don't know? Don't worry. Ramachandra will not allow anybody to touch Sita. There was a special Maya Sita made. Special AI model. Then itself it was prevalent. Who said AI was not prevalent then? Maya Sita model was put. And this foolish fellow, he took that Sita and went. Sita is with Agni, safely kept. She will be joining Rama after Ravana is killed. And she will be safely brought back. You don't worry. Sita is very safe. Said, really? See, this quotation is mentioned. How is it that you know this and nobody told me till now? You must be that Ramachandra. Because you know this. Nobody here told me this till now. A fair obeisance says, you are that Ramachandra, I know. I can feel it. By his devotion, he knew this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Ramachandra only. Otherwise, how can he console me like this? In this way, in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela also, you will see, he will show that he is Ramachandra. In Krishna's Leela also, when Krishna fought with Jambavan for 28 days in the cave, you can go to Jambavan's Guha, even today in that cave where he fought. Finally, Jambavan understood, this is the fight of a person whom I know very well. And he realized this is Rama. When he was fighting with Krishna, he said, you are Rama only. Now I understand. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Ramachandra himself. He has come again. I'll give you the same bhakti that Hanuman enjoyed, that Sita enjoyed, and all the great devotees enjoyed. You simply chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Harinama Sankirtana ki, Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki, Sita Rama Lakshmana Hanuman ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande. Hare Krishna. Thank you.